great pleasure to be with you again, Adam. It's
Great to see you.
So we're here actually live at the port of Copenhagen, and you've been doing a tremendous amount of work to really create a digital business for Maersk. And I wondered if you might just sort of start by talking about the challenges from getting a container, not just across the long haul of the sea journey, but the last mile.
So there's two flows in this business. There's the physical flow, and then there's the documentation flow. I mean, it won't have escaped your notice there might be different branded containers, but they all ultimately look the same.
Yep.
What's in it is pretty hard to determine from the outside.
That's right.
In the event there's a storm, what do you do with that physical thing?
Right.
At the moment, it's fairly manual. If we're shipping something from Asia to Europe via Spain, if for some reason we can't go via Spain and we're choosing to go via North Africa, the export documentation needs to be different. So the ability to be nimble is very expensive.
Yep.
Actually connecting the paperwork flow, the data flow with the physical flow gives the ability to make choices in real time.
It sounds like there's a huge opportunity. So let's talk about productivity on board. You've also shared with me that sometimes these ships can basically sit idle for hours. How do you see technology improving there?
Typical transit times on a global basis are 40-something days. So actually planning what happens when you arrive in 40 days' time is pretty difficult.
Yep.
You have to be able to manage real time. Let's say we had an extra low tide yesterday,
Yep.
so that the vessels queued up outside a port. Why would we travel so fast when we can travel slightly slower and save fuel? If you can travel slower for 3 days, you save significant fuel, you're able to reduce your costs.
Right on, right on. Any words of advice you'd have for your peers that are kind of going through this massive transformational effort in this industry?
So I think any industry, one of the big misconceptions of transformation itself, you can manage an operating business, you cannot manage a transformation, you have to lead a transformation. And that mindset of creating alignment, creating direction and freedom is very different to the command and control you take in an operating business. That psychological switch is challenging.
Yeah. Wow, super good advice. Well, Adam, thanks a whole lot. I really appreciate
Pleasure.
the time,
Good to see you
effort,
again.
and partnership. Good to see you
Cheers.
as well. Cheers. Thanks. Abraham, we're just chatting with Adam a few moments ago, and you and he are sort of like two partners in crime on Maersk's overall digital and technology strategy and weaving together the future vision for the companies. Maybe you could just start first by sharing what does digital transformation mean for Maersk?
So, Justin, we are trying to become the integrator of container logistics. For us to really provide much better value to our customers, we have to integrate data across our operations. And we have to use that data to create this customer feedback loop, that we monitor our customers' behavior in real time and understand the type of products and services they need from us and continuously evolve our products. But to do that, we have to also digitize our assets, like the ones you see here, cranes and containers and our vessels. And we have to collect all this operational data for visibility, to understand productivity and increase utilization.
Right.
So there's a lot of work we are doing to really take Maersk to the next level, using digital as an accelerator and a facilitator of change.
Awesome. So let's talk a little bit about data. Where do you see the digital assets that Maersk has becoming actually sort of a new stream of revenue?
We have unprecedented insights into what is getting transported across which route. And the real value for us in data is we can combine all the operational data, all the asset data we have, with the commodity data, with the trading data, and the possibilities of using AI and machine learning on top of that data and creating unique value for our customers and for the world at large. And some examples are forecasting. And then how do you predict disruptions in the supply chain? And in the asset case, obviously predictive maintenance. The impact for a business of our scale is really huge.
So in many ways, you're becoming a software as a service company in the cloud. It's a fantastic
Thanks to you, thanks to Microsoft's innovation, you're really helping us go faster in our journey.
Right on. On behalf of Microsoft, we're really pleased to be able to be partnering with you as you take really the world's largest shipping company and turn it into a digital end-to-end supply chain management and logistics company for the future. So
great. The
thanks
pleasure is
again
ours
for the partnership.
Thanks again.
Great. Thank you.